All right, so I'm back here working on my Saab 900 SPG. And this week it's going to be well over 100 degrees here. And the last time it was over 100, when I drove the car, I hit the AC button and I could tell the condenser kicked on, but I was only getting warm air. And so this has not been converted to R123. You can see it's still got the small ports on it. And my friend happened to have a leftover can of R12a, which is a R12 replacement or compatible type refrigerant. So before I do a conversion over to 123 or to some other type of a refrigerant, I thought I'll give this a try. And so you can see the top uses an R123 type of adapter. And I happen to have one of those for my other cars, so I can use this to recharge it from the low side port. But it requires a quick disconnect type connector for the R123 cars. So I just went on eBay or Craigslist, I can't remember, or Amazon, and purchased one of these conversion tips. And so that'll just go right here. This is your low side port. And so you just unscrew this and you screw this on it and make sure it's tight. And then what you have there now is this quick disconnect will just fit on there, and this will fit on here, and then I can use this to try and recharge this system. So let me finish tightening this up, and then we'll see how it works on the car. Okay, so as you can see, AC compressor is running, but like I said, I'm not getting very cold air inside. So I've got a little cheapy Harbor Freight temperature gauge, so let me just show you the temperature from inside. So here we are inside. You can see that the air is blowing, and let's just take a look at the temperature that we're getting out. So let me change it to Fahrenheit. So it's on max cold, and it's blowing 79, 80 degrees. The air feels kind of cool, but it's parked indoors, and it's 95 degrees outside. So what I'm going to do is try and add that refrigerant and see if we can't cool this down a little bit. So let me go hook up the canister and be right back. So just for reference, I had this hood open. I've got my garage door open, and right now it's telling me the surface of the hood is 155 degrees. So let's see what the ground says. The ground's reading 130 degrees. So ground temperature is 130. Air temperature is probably about, according to Google, it's saying it's about 100 degrees out. So we'll just call it 100. Okay, so what I realized is that this style of AC hose that you get at your local auto parts store that comes with the 132 refrigerant won't work with this style can, because you need a way to puncture the top of this can. It's not a self-sealing type of connector. It's like it's got the solid metal tap or solid metal cap on it. So you need one where you can get it to tap in like this, but still I'm still using the quick disconnect side here, you can see here. So let me go ahead and get it started, and we'll try and fill this up using this new hose I got. All right, so you can see that the compressor is running, and I've got one of these Harbor Freight temperature gauges. So let me just show you what it's reading on the inside. Okay, so I've got it running full blast on the inside, and you can see the air blowing out is reading 87 degrees, 89 degrees. So definitely not getting any AC cooling here. So let's try and fill her up, and then we'll take a reading afterwards and see if we get anything better. Okay, so I've emptied this entire can in, and so here's the reading that I'm getting. So again, this is this RedTek R12a, and I emptied it, and we're in the blue. So let's see what kind of reading I'm getting temperature-wise inside the car. All right, I'm back inside the car. I can tell you it feels a little bit cool already. Let's get that in. So yeah, so now it's blowing, looks like it's down in the 60s or 70s, 71, 73, 75. So a lot cooler than it was, 73, 71, so 70. So a lot cooler than the air that was coming out earlier. So we'll call this one a win. Again, it's about 100 degrees out. So I know this AC's got to work a little extra hard, but so far, there we go. It's still coming down a little bit, 69. Seems to be working. So anyway, we'll see how long this lasts, and maybe I'll do a long-term update sometime soon. Thanks for watching. All right, so just went out for a quick drive and tried to test out this AC. So it's blowing on max cold right now. So let's just see what temperature we're getting. Looks like it's now fully down in the 60s. When I was driving it actually seemed like it was getting down into the 50s. I couldn't hold my phone and take a temperature reading at the same time, but just for grins, I wanted to see what it was running when I was driving on the freeway, and it was giving me like readings of like 54, 58. So I'm just idling here in the parking lot, and it's down in the 60s. So I think we call this one a win. Thanks for watching.